Hey, welcome back to Local Static. Today I'm joined by local artist. He's an emo pop artist. His name is Lil Josiey, and we're really excited to have him here. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Payne. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome to get to know a little bit more about your music and how you found your sound. If we want to just start off with what first got you interested in music?
Well, what first got me interested was the fact that I seen how music connects with everybody, and everybody just had a good time when listening to music, and I really wanted to put that display into my type of music, is that everyone could just have fun for the time being and forget about the bad stuff and just have fun.
Yeah, definitely. Could you talk to me a little bit about your biggest influences, whether that's, sonically, like artists that you like, or influences in your music thematically?
So basically, a lot of my influences are the greats, Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain. I've really started listening to a new rapper, Juice WRLD. I like him a lot. I like Lil Peep. I like, believe it or not, I kind of actually like Justin Bieber too. I used to get picked on as a kid for it, but I actually really like him and I respect his grind. I think he's an amazing artist as well. But besides that, I really respect and admire Michael Jackson too, as he set the pathway and a stepstone as any artist that could ever be on this planet. So I kind of look up to him in admiration to try to strive to be something as great as that.
That's awesome. What specifically about his artistry speaks to you the most? Is it he's a legendary performer. But yeah, is there anything specific that you kind of draw inspiration from?
I just like the fact that he connected so many people worldwide, and he really changed the course of music history, and he did it all out of love, I really feel like, in the end of the day. And the love that he gave for his music is what really connected with people and drew people in, and I really admired him for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Speaking of love and connection in music, could you talk to me about the people that have helped you along the way throughout this musical journey?
Yeah, so when I started off in a small place in Amsterdam called Creative Connections Clubhouse. John Sumter was found in it. He honestly invited me down because they just opened up a local recording studio. And there I found this program called Road Recovery, which helps kids and teens focus not on the streets and on bad stuff like drugs and stuff, and to get them on to something like art and focus on music and stuff that would benefit the community. And I was doing that for a little while. They really shaped my my performance there, and I learned a bunch of stuff over there over the times. And I dropped my song Sunset Shawty that got 3 million views. Now it does, and because of that, I was able to perform gigs and stuff like that. And I won the favorite pop artist for the capital region of New York, which New Scotland Spirits, which I'm blessed because the fans had to be able to vote. I didn't even think I was going to win, to be honest with you, but I was just more than grateful to even be there. But I won, and honestly, it all started from the Creative Connections Clubhouse. So this is Sunset Shawty. This is the first song I ever made. I do it a little bit differently on the acoustic guitar than it is live version, but this is it on the acoustic guitar. As the sun sets on the west coast, hope I don't die alone, and it's always something different. I'm still stressed like I'm walking a tightrope, but you don't understand that I still got a plan. I'm better off alone, bleeding. It takes more than speaking to get you through. Bruce better life, but I still can't compromise, 'cause I see these fireflies with you, when I'm with you. As the sun sets on the west coast, hope I don't die alone, and it's always something different. I'm still stressed like I'm walking a tightrope, and you don't understand that I still got a plan. I'm better off alone, bleeding. It takes more than speaking to get you through. Thank you guys so much.
Earlier, you and I were talking about, something that really inspires you in music is the connections that you can make through music.
Yes.
What are some of the lessons that you learned with that specific experience that showed you the importance of that?
It really, really matters a lot about the connections that you have, because of the fact that if you treat everybody with kindness, you never know who could be able to help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For example, Anthony, I wouldn't be able to be on here if it wasn't for him and me getting to know him through school. So it's best to just treat everybody with love, and you never know how somebody can be able to help you later on.
Yeah. And in your music, your lyrics are very intentional. A really core piece of your artistry, from what I was reading and listening to, is the importance of mental health. Can you talk to me about how you write your lyrics and what you hope people feel or experience with your music?
Yeah. So for the most part, when I try to write, I have a journal from when I went to rehab, and I have stuff because I deal with mental health as a male, and I really wanted to put myself out there because as a man, we're told to be quiet about our emotions, and I really did not like that at all. So I figured that if I put it out there, who knows, I might be able to spark somebody else to be able to be like, it's okay to feel this way, because it honestly is. And I think that that light isn't shown out enough like it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. And I really appreciate you opening up about something so personal. It seems like in all of your music, it evokes a lot of emotion because it's raw and it comes from a place where, you're really reflecting on your own experiences and trying to help other people. That's really special. Could you talk to me about how your music has been received, especially since you've gotten so much attention on social media and different platforms?
Yeah, I mean, everybody truly loves my music. I get random people coming to me up in the streets or in the grocery store sometimes, like people I don't even know, that just say, hey, aren't you that singer from Facebook or something like that? And yeah, honestly, it's truly a blessing that anybody even listens to it. I'm so grateful that people even care about it enough to give it a listen. So I appreciate them for that.
Yeah. And what has it been like for you coming up as a smaller artist in the area? And now, of course, you're getting more attention on your music, but it all had to start somewhere. Take us through the journey.
So coming up as a local artist, it's been a little bit difficult, but I've been truly blessed to be able to have the ability to do the things that I've been doing recently. Like my Instagram has got over 100,000 followers. My Facebook just hit over 200,000. I wouldn't be able. I learned a lot on Google and YouTube on how to promote stuff and how to use ads and all that stuff. So if I wasn't able to do that, I would say that would probably be a lot harder as a local musician trying to make it. Because if you don't got social media in the music industry, you really don't even have nothing. So you got to keep grinding on the social media. So for the most part, it was hard coming up because I'm from Perth, New York, where the population is probably 200 people, if that. Yeah, I stuck to the city. So I would play gigs down in Amsterdam, and I would just try to get to everywhere that I possibly could. And I learned how to use social media as a tool to navigate and expand my horizon as a local musician.
You said you come from a really small town. I feel like lots of times there are kids that are interested in art or things that are kind of unconventional paths in life, but when they come from really small towns and rural areas, it feels like it's unattainable. What would you say to other kids or just young artists that are wanting to go down this path but might be in a similar situation?
I would say for the most part, if they're in a rural area, then probably just stick to the social media until they get old enough, or if they can able to move. Because honestly, I had to be able to navigate to Amsterdam because there's nothing out in Perth. There's just like roads, and we have a Stewart's. That's about it. What I would say honestly to all the people who are looking to do music is just follow my dreams, because no matter how big or small a dream, you can accomplish it if you put your heart into it.
Yeah, definitely. And it seems like that's, you know, you put your heart into everything you do with your music.
Yes.
Could you talk to me about what it's like for you in your writing process, especially because it's so emotional, very raw? Talk to me about that.
So I've been dealing with depression since I was 18 years old. I've been diagnosed with it, and I found it as a form of escape. And honestly, when I wrote Sunset Shardy, I was going through some relationship stuff with my ex and stuff like that. But I honestly, I put it down on paper and I made a song about it, not thinking that anyone would reciprocate to it at all or even listen to it. And I guess people are hurting and they need somebody to relate to, so that way they can feel less alone through a certain subject, whether it be mental health or, you know, like death or like something else in the terms of where we can't process it ourselves. We look to others to be able to help us. So I didn't even know that through writing I would be able to help so many people, and I'm truly grateful that I'm able to help that many people, because I really like writing about how I feel a lot of the times, because it's not only just helps others, it helps myself be able to cope with stuff.
And beyond, you know, how you've been able to connect with people through this music, what is your favorite part about writing in this genre?
My favorite part about writing this genre, it can honestly be any kind of song you want it to be, really. But my main focus is on mental health because of the fact that it helps so many people out, and that's my goal as a musical artist, to help people out. But honestly, about emo pop, you could write a song about cooking food or, like, you know, taking a swimming lesson. You could do anything, really, and that's why I really like my genre that I write in.
Yeah. In terms of your performances, we talked about it a little bit earlier. You were able to do some different gigs. Do you like performing in smaller venues? And if so, could you talk to me about what's special about those kinds of performances?
Yeah, so my last performance was down at Schwedebaker Brewery, and that was they had their anniversary there. I really like performing at smaller bars only because the crowds are more intimate and you get to know people more rather than a large crowd. Because I performed at the Sticker Meal event when they hosted the annual Trump sign, and there was so many people there that I didn't get a chance to meet everybody like I wanted to. So I appreciate both big and small, but I kind of like the smaller ones because I get to meet more people and I get to know their story more.
Yeah, I feel like it's a question I ask a lot of artists, and for the most part, people say the smaller venues, it's more intimate. You get to know people. You get to see the way your music is received a lot easier because you're so much closer. Could you talk to me about how your music is received when you perform live? Have there been like certain experiences that stick out to you about that?
Yeah, so for my live performances, I would say that they're amazing. My girlfriend sells merch, and halfway through it, you'll see everybody with a little Josiey shirt and a hat on. So it's really, truly awesome thing, and I'm guessing that they really like it if they're going to buy a shirt and buy a hat.
It's really good for you to have a support system, for sure. Could you talk to me about the importance of having a support system as you're navigating your artistry and sharing your music with others?
Yeah, so a support system is very crucial because it's easy to have self-doubt, and honestly hate on yourself for making art when it's not being received a certain way that you would like it to be received, or it's not getting viewed as many times as you would like it to be viewed. So it's honestly good to have a strong support system. I have a fan base, I have family, and I have friends that I go to when I'm feeling down. So they really honestly, because without them, I probably wouldn't have even been here. So without like having my family, my friends, my fans, I'm super grateful for them. And if anyone needs a support system, that's probably the closest one would be probably family or friends.
Yeah, definitely. And, you have such a strong support system with you as you're navigating this art, but when you're releasing art that's so personal, that's almost a support system to your fans. Could you talk to me about what you want people to feel or understand maybe when they listen to your music?
For the most part, I want people to feel heard and understood, because oftentimes when we're going through a certain subject, we often feel alone. So I wanted to make music so that way they wouldn't feel alone, and people would just forget about the bad times and have a good time for the short time being.
Yeah, definitely. And in a lot of your music, I'm just looking at this track list, you have a lot of stuff that's very specific. One of your songs was In My Head. Could you talk to me about that specific song, inspirations when you were writing it?
Yeah, so I wrote that one based off of the thoughts that go around in my head. And I had to write it down and get it out there because of the fact that, like, I guess that's never really talked about, too, about thoughts that's going on inside of your heads. And I just really wanted to go out there and tell people that it's okay to feel like that, and it's okay to feel alone going through it. And if I can go through it, then you can go through it too, and we'll make it out together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Do you have any future projects or releases on the horizon that you'd want people to know about?
Yeah, so December 13th, I'm dropping a Christmas song called Christmas in Heaven. Mm-hmm. And that's about all your loved ones. If you ever lost somebody, or you ever, someone's not in your life no more, and you ever spent the holidays reminiscing about that and you feel lonely about it, that's what I kind of wrote the song about. This one is Christmas in Heaven. Tell me now, is there Christmas in heaven, so I can still celebrate it with you? 'Cause now that you're gone, this holiday feels so wrong, and it's blue, blue Christmas without you. Dear Santa, I'm writing you this letter. Not for the toys or the gifts. It's for everyone to be kind and love the way I've done for all the people I missed. So tell me now, is there Christmas in heaven?
such a specific experience, but it's something that I think affects so many people. So that's a really great, topic for you to be talking about and writing about.
Thank you.
Could you talk to me about, I guess, the inspirations for you with that song? It seems like it's something deeply personal.
Yeah, so I lost a lot of my friends and a lot of my family members. I lost my friend Ryan when I was 15. He got hit by a car up in Broad Albin by Vales Mills, and that kind of affects me because I miss him a lot, and I wish that he was here for Christmas because I know it would probably be a lot more funner. And my friend Andy, we were going to form a group called IOP3, which is intensive outpatient 3 to 5 times a day, because we both got out of rehab and we wanted to make a band to help people. So I'm kind of pursuing in the steps that he left off on. So I kind of wrote the song also based off like my feelings towards him. And I lost my uncle, and my grandma goes through it a lot. So I kind of wanted to make something for my grandmother also, so that way if she listens to it, she's probably going to cry. I'm not going to lie, but I really wanted to put something out there so people feel less alone, because the hurt is real when it comes to seasonal holidays, when somebody's not there anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. And I really appreciate you sharing something so personal. I think
No, you're welcome.
It really also helps people to feel less alone, like in your
Yes.
music, but also when you're sharing those experiences. And it is hard, like around the holidays when you're thinking about the people that you've lost.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And the fact that you can't get them presents or you can't spend time with them. So that's what I really wanted to make the song based around.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything that you would want people to know as they're anticipating that release or as they're looking into your music?
Yeah, so I'm also dropping some new holiday merch on littlejosiey.com. I'm dropping 2 new exclusive shirts that are only going to be around for Christmas time. And the song that I'm posting, Christmas in Heaven, is only going to be exclusively on YouTube, because I wanted to make it easily accessible to everybody, because everybody's got YouTube and it's free, and you don't got to sign no monthly membership. You could just listen to it.
Earlier, you were talking about different gigs that you've performed and how you really liked the smaller venues, but you've kind of done both, larger venues, smaller venues, and you were interested in different opportunities. Could you talk to me about that?
Yeah, so honestly, I'm looking for any bar experience, any place that needs a performance, birthday parties, anyone who needs a performer or a singer or a local musician just to show up. I'm ready, and I'm ready to work for them, and I'm ready to sing my heart out for them. So hopefully someone hits me up soon. I'd be grateful for that.
Yeah, definitely. And we were just talking about, so much about your music, about the genre that you explore, the kind of music that you play. How would you pitch your music to somebody who might not have heard it before?
I'd give them a free CD. I think that the best way to get my music to people is to either give them a CD or just tell them to look me up on YouTube at Lil Josiey Official.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And in terms of your sound, I know we talked about it pretty extensively. If you were to give your elevator pitch of the kind of music that you make, what would you tell people?
So I would say that my music is a mix of pop, rock, punk, and a little bit of hip hop, but I don't rap. It's kind of like singing hip hop.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much again for being here. I think we'll wrap up here, but I really appreciate you taking the time to be here today.
Thank you.
And if anybody wants to check out your music, where should they find that?
At Little Josiey on Facebook, Instagram, and I have a YouTube at Little Josiey Official.
Okay, perfect. So check them out on all those platforms. Thank you so much for tuning into Local Static this week. Make sure to stay tuned for next week with more local artist features.